Hi, this is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Welcome to the lesson. In this lesson we're going to look at hammer-ons and pull-offs. Now they're really great techniques to give you some style to your bass lines and to help you to play faster. I've got some great exercises throughout the lesson to help you with these techniques, so make sure you watch the video through to the end. You can download a PDF of these exercises. I've written them all out for you with tab. So just follow the link in the description below. You may want to look at my website as well. I've got loads more information on there about Greg's Bass Shed. I've got my products page which gives you details about my beginner's ebook. So I'm just writing that at the moment. That should be finished hopefully by the end of March. But there's details on there where you can express an interest and keep updated about that. Okay, so if we look at hammer-ons first. So to hammer on, you pluck with your right hand and then you play the next note by hammering on or striking the fretboard with your left hand. So if we pluck, say, a C on the G string and then we hammer on a D. So we play the C with our first finger on the 5th fret and hammer on with our 3rd finger on the 7th fret. So that's D to C. So you pluck with your right hand the first note and then don't pluck for the second note. So you try that. And you want both notes to be in time and you want the second note to be as loud as the first note. So try and just get it even so it would sound sort of the same volume as if you were plucking. So you've got a slightly different tone to the note, but just try and have them similar volumes. So to help you with this, we'll look at exercise 1. I'll play that through for you first and then I'll show you how to play it. So we start with our first finger on the 5th fret of the E string, so that's an A, and we're going to hammer on to the 7th fret, which is a B. Okay, so four times with a whole quarter note rest in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So play it with me. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do the same pattern on the A string. Go with me. 3, 4. When you're doing that, remember to hold down the first note. Hold your finger down. So you don't want to go like that. Hold your first finger down. And you can hammer on with your second and third fingers, so your second finger will just end up on the fret in between. So with me, 3, 4. And then on the D string, with me, 3, 4. And on the G string, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to do the whole exercise. So we'll start, 4 times on the E string, 4 times on the A string, 4 times on the D string, and 4 times on the G string. After 3, 4, 3, 4. A string, D string, G string. Okay, so that's the first exercise. Now if we look at exercise number 3, remember you can download this PDF if you haven't got it. If we look at exercise number 3, that's another hammer-on exercise. So we'll miss out 2 for now. So I'll play that again for you and then I'll explain it. Okay, so this exercise is in the same position as exercise 1. And so we start with our first finger on the 5th fret of the E string, which is an A, and we're going to do 2 hammer-ons. So we're going to do a hammer-on here, so we're going to do hammer-on, and then pluck the 7th fret, and then 7, 8. So we're going to keep all our fingers down, and we're going to play 7, 8, so with the 4th finger on 8. So with me, 3, 4. And remember to pluck that middle note. Pluck. So pluck, 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 pluck. So it's a little bit more tricky to play the hammer-on with your 3rd and 4th finger. So you might have to practice that slowly at first. So we'll try that on the A string, same pattern again, 3, 4. And then the D string, 3, 4. And the G string, 3, 4. So it's quite heavy going really practicing these on the hands. Your hands will get quite tired, so just try to keep your left hand as loose as you can, trying to keep the notes in time and try and get an even tone. And then practice them really slowly first of all until you get the hang of it, and then you can speed it up. Okay, so now we're going to look at pull-offs. They go in the opposite direction in hammer-ons. So you pluck the note with your right hand and then you pull off to a note below. And this time it's a slightly different technique. It's different in that with our left hand, we actually, instead of hammering on a note, we pluck a note. So we pluck the string we've just played. So we've got to have our finger down on the note that we're going to pull off to. So for example, if we want to play 7 on the G string, fret 7 to fret 5, so that's a D to C. So we keep our fingers down, so you've got these 3 fingers down here. You've got your first finger on C, 3rd finger on D, and your middle finger down. So we pluck the D first, the 7th fret, and then we pluck again with our left hand. And you're plucking this note, the 7th fret, but actually the 5th fret's sounding because you've got your finger down. So it's a bit more tricky than a hammer-on, but you'll get it with practice. So if we look at the first exercise for pull-offs, which is exercise number 2, I'll demonstrate that for you first. Okay, so it starts with the D to C on the G string, the way I showed you just now. So 4 of those. So after me, 3, 4. And then on the D string, and then the A string, and then the E string. And that's exercise number 2, and we're going to exercise number 4, which is the other pull-off exercise. I'll play that again now. So this one's got 2 pull-offs in it. So the first measure. So play it with me, 3, 4. So we pluck the first and second note, then do a pull off, and then pluck again and do a pull off again. So pluck, pluck. So pluck, 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 pluck. So with me, 3, 4. D string, and then the A string, and then the E string, So the pull-offs sound more effective faster, as I said. But it's good to build up your hand strength and really nail the technique slowly at first. So there we are, that's a look at hammer-ons and pull-offs. Now next week I'm going to look at Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's a fantastic bass line by Flea, and it uses hammer-ons and pull-offs in that bass line. So look out for that lesson next week. I'll be doing the whole bass line and teaching you how to play it. So make sure you get the PDF of these exercises. You can download that in the description below. Just follow the link there and I'll send that to you straight away. So these are two fantastic techniques to get down. They'll really help you to play certain bass lines and to play faster. Well, thanks for watching the video. I'm really trying to encourage everyone to like the video if they enjoyed it, and that really helps me out. And obviously share it with anyone and comment below if you want to. I really like getting your feedback. Remember to subscribe to Greg's Bass Shed if you haven't already. You can subscribe below, and please share it with anyone you think might find it useful. See you next week. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed.